Welcome back to the Tree of Life Crochet Along. In this video we'll be doing the first repeat of row 41, and that's going to be on the front of the work. And here are the instructions if you'd like to do a screenshot or copy them down, or you can just follow along. This is going to be part 83 of the Crochet Along. This is the second time we're doing the trees graph. This is row 41, and I do the entire row with you on in video labeled part 31. And there are 25 steps to each repeat in this row. 25 steps. Alrighty, well, let's get started. And I have already put my first single crochet into the first stitch, and it calls for 3 single crochets, and then you skip 1 single crochet. Okay, and I already have my first one. Two, 3, and then we're going to skip that 4th single crochet, and we're going to put a front post double crochet around that next post, yarn over, go in and out through the front around that post in the top row, pull up a loop and make a double crochet. Okay, I'm going to mark it on my work here. We have a bunch of little steps. We're going to put a single crochet in top of the post stitch that we just made. Okay, the one on our hook, we're going to pull it forward, and that stitch right behind it, right there, we're going to put a single crochet in that stitch. Okay, and now we're going to make 6 single crochets, go into that very next stitch. 6 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 single crochets, and then we're going to skip that last single crochet there. Okay, and now we are going to make 1 front post double crochet. Okay, so yarn over and around this next post, go in and out through the front, pull up a loop and make a double crochet, and now we're going to make a single crochet in that stitch right behind this post stitch that we just made. Okay, so pull it forward to reveal that stitch right there, that V. We're going to put our hook straight down under those 2 loops, and we're going to make a single crochet into that stitch, and now we're going to make 2 single crochets and skip 1 single crochet. Okay, go into that very next stitch, 1 and 2 single crochets, and we're going to skip that last single crochet. Mark it on my paper here. 1 front post double crochet, and then single crochet in top of that post stitch. Okay, so 1 front post double crochet, yarn over, in and out through the front around this very next post, pull up a loop, double crochet, and now a single crochet right behind this post that we just made. Okay, right at the bottom of it, behind it, put a single crochet into that stitch. There we go. And now we're going to make 2 single crochets and then 1 front post double crochet. Okay, go into this very next stitch and make 2 single crochets, 1 and 2, and 1 front post double crochet around this next post, yarn over, in and out through the front, pull up a loop, make a double crochet, and now we need 2 more single crochets. Go into that very first single crochet, 1 and 2 single crochets, Alrighty. And now we're going to make 4 front post double crochets around these 4 post stitches. Yarn over, in and out through the front around that first post, double crochet, yarn over, in and out through the front around the second post, double crochet, yarn over, in and out through the front around the third post, double crochet, yarn over, in and out through the front around the fourth post, and make a double crochet. And there we have our 4 front post double crochets. And now we are going to make 2 single crochets. Go into that first single crochet right there. 1, 2 single crochets, and now we're going to make 1 front post double crochet around this next post. Yarn over, go in and out through the front around that post, pull up a loop and make a double crochet, and now 2 single crochets. Go into that first single crochet, 1 and 2 single crochets. Okay, I'll get on my paper here. And now we are going to put a single crochet in top of the next post stitch. Okay, that very next stitch is the next post stitch. Put a single crochet right there in the top. And now we need to make a front post double crochet under the single we just made around that stitch, around that post. Yarn over. Okay, go in and out through the front around that post. Pull up a loop and make a double crochet. Good job. And now we are going to skip 1 single crochet and make 2 single crochets. Okay, skip that very first single crochet, go into the second single crochet, make 2 singles, 1 in the next stitch, 2 single crochets, and now a single crochet in the very next stitch, which is a post stitch. We're going to put a single crochet right there in the top. Okay, and now we need to make 1 front post double crochet under the single we just made. Yarn over, okay, in and out through the front around that post, pull up a loop and make a double crochet. There's your front post double crochet. And now we are going to skip 1 single crochet and make 6 single crochets. Okay, so this very first single crochet, we're going to skip that one and go into the second one, and we're going to make 6 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 single crochets. Okay, and now we are going to single crochet in top of the next post stitch and then put a front post double crochet around the post. Okay, so single crochet into the top of the very next stitch, 1 single crochet, and now we're going to yarn over and put a front post double crochet around the post under the single crochet. Okay, in and out through the front around that post, pull up a loop and make a double crochet. And for the very last step of this repeat, we're going to skip 1 single crochet and make 3 single crochets. Okay, so locate that very first single crochet, we're going to skip that one and go right into the second one. We're going to make 3 single crochets. That was 1, 2, and 3 single crochets, and that is the end of this repeat. And it's looking something like this. We're getting there. It's looking pretty good. I love this stitch for tree bark. It looks just like tree bark. And I'm going to check it, of course, with my stitch marker. Make sure that last single crochet lines up with your stitch marker. Mine does. I'm going to let you finish this row. All you have to do is start at the beginning of this video again, and I will see you guys in the very next video.